You'd never think the male physique of that is a elite
Yes,
athlete.
okay. Turn this one down.
The way he's
Turn this
built
one
is
down.
fast. Like you wouldn't think you have to have that.
This one down. This light down. Yeah, turn the light down a lot.
Yo, buddy, is there a charger on there?
Huh?
Is there a charger on there?
What? But pass me my phone. How many hands do you think I got?
Listen,
Change the cameras, Madrid, to the 3.
Okay.
Abdullah, just your mic. Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
We're already live. We're all good. Yeah, there we go. This guy.
You want to throw
This
the
is-
live and then say, oh.
This is too funny. This is too funny. Dim the light a bit more, Badri, as well. Dim the middle light. 4th round now. No, middle one. Dim the middle one a bit more.
I told you what, 6 foot? 5?
How tall is it? I thought it said 6'3".
Mine was 69.
Him?
6'7".
That's 6'7".
69.
6'9".
No, 6'7".
You had this argument with me before. 69, bro.
6'9" is like basketball player level. No.
So, 69. I think it's Deontay Wilder is 6'6" or 6'7". And then Joshua was 6'4". Or 6'5", not 2. Must be tough carrying all that weight, but it's high as well, bro.
Yeah, he's like 6'8". 6'7".
That's cute.
No.
Yeah, that's a couple of inches, whatever.
Come on. I actually want Dillian Whyte to win as well.
Really?
Yeah.
We try to see what is after who he fights. He fight Joshua again. He's not beat Joshua for a while.
He's not.
He beat Joshua when he was young.
I told you, Tyson Fury is 6'9",
Yeah, he's taller, yeah.
Is that not what I said?
and Dillian Whyte is
Yeah,
6'4".
Yeah, he did say that.
Shut up. Watch the fight. That's so funny. I don't know what's funny, but okay.
The thing is that this conversation before you come arguing.
He told him that.
Like I'm not boys with his brother.
So his brother, just because you're boys with his brother, you know his height.
Yeah, because I studied the family.
Creep, but okay.
How's that creepy?
Just, is it the way that is like
Well,
the mic?
it's okay. Leave him. No,
Put
put it here. Yeah.
If you don't watch it, I'll talk.
Yeah, there you go. Give him a leg the mic. Hey. But my leg is talking.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm a churchman. Churchman.
Leave it there.
If
Leave it
you
there.
wanna
No,
say
leave it
something,
there.
I'm not leaning into the mic. How about that?
Lean it.
I am not leaning into the mic.
It's okay. He can pick you up anyways. Don't worry.
Dude, what? I don't know if I saw that.
They're clinching a lot, innit?
Yeah. You also went for the hammer.
You reckon it goes all the way to the 12th round?
Absolutely not.
No chance.
Heavyweight,
Seven,
low
eight,
chance with
7,
that
8,
kind of weight.
that's it.
No chance.
So you know boxing, yeah?
Bro, the heavyweights, you know, it's more rarely. It's common sense.
Oh, Fury. Thing is, Fury's boxing, but he's not. He's not having success in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's not. He's not landing clean punches.
This fight.
Yeah,
About this fight.
yeah. He's not landing
I thought it
clean
was
punches.
career-wise.
Yeah.
No, he's not landing clean punches, which is frustrating. Hey, Dillian Whyte gotta be careful, man. Don't go mess up the whole show. He's bleeding already. Dillian White's already bleeding.
The back
Oh,
of the head,
damn.
back of the head. See what he's doing. Put his body on him. Tie him up.
So to be chit chat, we were tired like that one.
Mm.
You're right, still. Fury's not looking.
He's not looking sharp, is he? In terms of when he lands the punch. He loves it, innit? He loves he's a showman. He loves entertaining. Come on, Dylan. Got a long way to go. We're not even halfway through the fight yet. Got a long way to go. All right, so the bleeding was from Clash of Heads. So it wasn't even from.
How does he cut his head?
Clash of Heads.
Like, you know,
Yeah, I know that.
Then?
I mean, how does he cut his head on Fury's chin? His African head is strong, though. You know how many times in games, yeah, there'll be classic heads between players. Area fight, you know. Boom, bang my head, this guy's still on the floor. Oh, he's walking around.
yeah, so,
African head, strong.
yeah.
West Africa, when you say.
You see East Africa, this part here is strong, you know. Also here is not good. Here?
Well, everywhere my head's strong.
Asian.
Let's say it now.
When the
Guy said,
finishes,
let's-
we do.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Forehead to forehead.
You know when you headbutt football,
If I have a headache and I'm bleeding, God knows, God help whatever happens to you. You know what I'm saying?
Roderick.
I would see.
oh,
You can't sing. You'll get copyrighted.
Is it?
Mm.
I want to sing my own song.
Yeah, your own is okay.
you got like
Let's
3
imagine.
seconds. You can
Yeah.
So you can do it for 3 seconds.
Okay, let's concentrate on the fight. Dillian White's eventually gonna get tired, I feel like. Cause he power punches a lot, you know? He legit power punches a lot.
Yeah. He's using his left to keep him away, you know what I'm saying? He knows he's got longer reach. That's the third time I think now. No balance.
No balance.
No balance. Yeah.
Famous kind of Fury, yeah. A lot of times he starts popping 7, 8. Sometimes he starts looking more successful.
I thought he was going to try and end at 8 round. Fury's going to do it.
It's gonna rise up this.
You see them power punches?
Honestly, it's gonna rise up the pace.
Yeah.
5 rounds down.
It's not going to go to 12 rounds. No way.
You reckon?
I swear. See, look, it's 5th round. Look how they're breathing.
See the thing about this kind of sports, sometimes, even deep into the fight, you get like a second win.
That's correct. I was just gonna say that.
You get a second win. Sometimes even fresher than the start.
Yeah. Also, Fury's got longer reach.
Yeah, big time.
Huge advantage. Look at that.
He's massive,
Look at his hands.
towering. That's why Dillian Whyte keeps closing the distance. That's why Dillian Whyte wants to close the distance. You don't want to stay too far.
I think he's bleeding from here as well, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
Maybe his ear's red, but I wouldn't say he's.
from his left.
He's breathing heavy. He's taking time now. So far, what Fury is winning, but Josh White is throwing too many weird punches, isn't it? He's just throwing boom, big punches. They drain a lot of energy from you as well. Nice. Hey, that left hook. Just needs to land that left hook. Just needs to land that left hook. Just keep close. Yeah. Oh, he's trying to knock him. Come on. Oh.
You look at the way he's trying to.
Chill, Dylan. Dylan.
I can imagine Tyson going, don't miss.
But White is having success, getting close to him.
Yeah.
He is making it awkward. But the thing is, he's just got to pace himself. You don't want to do something rash. You could potentially win this fight. You don't want to do something rash and just pace yourself.
At the same time, you got to keep up with the speed.
Yeah, that's true. You're very right. Yeah, you have to keep up with the speed.
If you're trying to pace yourself, Fury's pace is a bit quicker than that.
Sometimes take half a round out. Chill half a round.
That's what I feel like. That's what Fury did.
Chill half a round. That's what Joshua did against Klitschko. He said 1 round I chilled. I just stepped around, just breathe, get my breathing back, get my energy back. Body, go to the body. That's it. But have you noticed how Dylan's just walking him down, innit? Fury's just going round and round and round and round.
Yeah.
Look at that reach. Look at that reach. If you're watching, I've got Abdul with me. Big up Abdul. I've got Milenik with me. Big up Millie.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, it's the 6th round, halfway through the fight. Oh!
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 Oh! I told you. It's not gonna go 12 rounds. It's about who gets tied first.
Oh!
Simple.
Oh! Oh no!
Done.
Oh no!
It's huge for Fury.
Just like that.
Yeah, I told you, but this is huge.
Oh
for Fury.
no!
This is huge.
Couldn't even walk.
How long do you have on the floor?
10 seconds.
10
He
seconds.
didn't use up his time.
No, but the thing is, he's
You have to get up. You can't use 10 and then get up.
Yeah.
You have to get up 7, 8. You have to get up like this.
But he's got up as soon as.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was like stumbling. He can't continue. Like
Yeah, you can't even stumble. He stumbled.
He doesn't know how many seconds.
Exactly. He's just conked out.
He was finished.
Oh wow. Was the right hand, didn't it?
I'm gonna be honest here.
Huh?
No, yeah, that's right.
Was he not left?
Was it right?
We'll see the highlight now. It happened in a flash.
You're right. Because he fell that way. Come on, Gypsy King.
Gypsy family.
Cleans with the chest.
Nah, man.
Huh?
Dylan let me down, man.
No, I'm telling you, man. Tyson was gonna get it and he wasn't gonna go to 12 rounds. Tyson has crazy stamina for a person his size.
Oh my God.
Big time, bro. That guy was gone.
This is the new professional physique.
Oh, yeah. He's towering over everyone.
No way. No way.
Them girls, they're like the girls that you see in the club. Just going around the table. So,
No way, man. Let's see. So he just jab.
Right hand, chop out, gone.
Jab again. Oh! It was the uppercut. It was the right uppercut.
Yeah. Oh, he got him on the chin. Yeah, he pushed him.
But obviously he has to get him off him, innit?
Yeah, but he wasn't even touching.
No, he has
No,
to.
I'm sorry. I'm rooting for Tyson, bro. Look, he wasn't even running. But I get what you're saying. Though.
But yeah, it just come off me.
Yeah, I get you.
That is normal. But
Did
just,
he look like he was coming at you? What? Yeah, he saw
I mean, he got him, but
and he said,
he almost slipped off his chin, didn't it? He almost slipped off his chin. It didn't even.
Yeah. He saw that opening. You see it looking.
He's got his chin down, slipped off.
Yeah, that stumble is. Oh my days.
So much body. Look at this.
Oh my days.
If he caught now.
Heavyweight. Oh Lord. But that's the thing with heavyweight boxing. It's just quick, innit? It's 4 to 6 rounds, quick. That's mad. Let's see what he says. Will he give him a rematch as well? That's the other thing. You reckon he gives him a rematch?
No, if he ended in 8th round, okay, yeah. But if it's 5th round, that was too quick.
Yeah.
That was 6th though.
6th round. Yeah, it's still too low. I mean.
2 minutes 59 seconds, round number 6. They're gonna go through the highlights anyways. Let's see. Let's actually watch this through. Man, red and white color. Quick as that. 94,000 people, you know. Yeah. 94,000. Because when you have football, people is just on the stand, on the sides, whereas here people on the floor as well. Hey, smoke. Someone's lit it off. That drone, huh? Wembley. Was it perfect though?
Yeah, it was. I said.
It
You know why?
slipped off him.
No, it don't matter. He saw the opening and he took
But I
it straight
mean,
away.
yeah, I get
Straight away
you.
he took it. That's why I said it's perfect. Because it was a quick opening. He did this. Gotta say it.
Is he gonna sing? Oh man. Yeah, oh they did sparring as well, innit? Ah, he's gone, man. See that thing, people making videos like this, and you get annoyed, innit? You're gonna punch someone up, move, man.
If I lose the fight.
Yeah,
And
move,
what's that?
man.
So
Why are you
looking
taking
like
a? Why? Are you, what do you mean you want to take a picture, bro?
Look at his picture with the Bengali and
Yeah. Oh, come on,
no, I
man.
don't think he's a big
Oh, Lord. Yeah. The train is half the size of him. He has to hold the pads like this, high up, like this. No way he retires. He's trying Mac. He doesn't retire for shit. He's gonna fire again. Of course he is.
he's got like 4-3 fights in him.
Of course he is. Oh, so he is gonna
Oh,
retire.
he's retiring.
No, they do that. Floyd did that.
Are you sure?
They all do that. They all do that. They all do that, man. They say they're gonna retire, and then they come back for a big fight.
Tommy Fury, you see my boy there? In the black. Top left.
Yeah,
Love Island boy.
went to a club, didn't pay the bill, innit?
But have you seen his arms on that guy though? His reach. Ooh, bro, crazy. He can touch his knees without even.
So he's not even that tall, but his arms really
Long arms.
Do you think that's good for boxing?
Is that Fury DNA, innit? Everyone is tall in that family.
He's gonna sing.
Oh, he's gonna sing.
He's gonna sing.
This
said that he faked his injury against Jake Paul.
Hmm?
You
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
You know, don't even talk about Jake Paul, man. You gotta stop. Hit that there.
Oh, he's singing. The thing is, I mean, at the end of the day, it is his night, innit?
Yeah, you won the fight, but listen though, no, everyone's listening to it.
He's not bad as well, man. He could have been worse. Season.
I swear to God, Sony or someone is listening to this and then rubbing their hands like this. Because if Tyson makes an album, every person who supports him is buying it. Die-hard fans are buying it. Okay, let's say he has, 100,000, 200,000 die-hard fans. Just die-hard.
Yeah.
If 25% of them buy his album, that goes number one. You know that?
Hey,
Digga D sold 9K albums, bro.
9K.
Just 9K. So
Number one.
no, it's top. I think top five, top three, something like that.
Number one.
Number one. Then there you go. So if 10,000 people buy Tyson Fury's album, bro, it goes number one.
Only 9K.
It's weird.
How much do albums go for anyway? £10.
What?
Album.
I don't know. 20 quid, 30 quid. Look at the size, bro. From that far, you're not even gonna see the fight. So people are up there, bro. You can't even see the fight.
But they're not putting it
Watching the screens and
Yeah, you're watching the screens just to be in the vicinity, innit?
viral.
How much are tickets right there right now?
Atmosphere.
Huh?
How much are tickets?
They were $2 grand, $3 grand
£3 there.
floor tickets.
Mm.
High up tickets were 200 quid. Then higher up was 100 quid, 150 quid.
A couple of my boys even went as well.
That's a good see as well, Darren. Dylan didn't know what was coming, that's for sure. Dylan was fighting reckless as well, no?
Yeah, it was.
Which is trying to boom, land one big. The thing is, though, Dylan was fighting reckless, but if one of them punches gets you, bro, it's big. The headache you're gonna get, yeah. Oh, it's a long day.
He was trying to take a chance like well.
That's a long
Strong
day,
big
bro.
ones like this. No looking, no nothing.
That's some sick glasses, though.
He's got hair for days.
Jesus, that's Iron Man glasses.
Is it Cartier or whatever? I think I know the name of the brand. It's called
You
Ditto.
know what I mean? The system in the glasses.
Oh, that it's not Jarvis. It's another one.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name. It's a woman.
See the reach.
Yeah. Like that.
Look, he's not
Yeah.
looking when he punches. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
looking.
just.
Look, he's looking down. Where?
Nice shots, though. Wolf shots. Oh. Dylan's just a, what you call a fighter, like warrior.
Yeah.
He just wants to bang.
Street fight.
Yeah, he just wants to bang.
Street back.
He doesn't
Something
even
I didn't see him
care.
pull up his pants, man.
I'm surprised he don't fight like this.
Yeah.
I I think it's that push I'm
Yeah, I think that push is gonna be a bit controversial. I'll be honest with you.
It could be, you know.
I mean, at the end of the day, he got up and he wobbled so much. If it was a push, you get up and you walk straight, no?
Let's say he didn't push him, yeah.
Mm.
He stood there. Fury tried to give him. He was also trying to do something. Obviously, he's a bit unconscious at this point. Then he falls. He could have stood up and been okay.
Yeah,
You know
because it takes a lot of energy to get back up.
Yeah, man. And especially after the punch, boom, and he's almost like, "Can we try to stay up here?" Pushes him. And then that boom, boom, hit the floor.
But you know, once you get punched like that and you try to get back up, you know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Like trying not to sleep or like trying not to pass out.
The Tyson now is really different. Just the standing up, your body is finished. Bro,
Especially carrying all that weight.
even me sometimes, yeah, when you run, cross the rim and fall, and then getting up and jogging back to position,
Yeah.
higher, man. Towards the end of the game, bro.
Thing is, though, watch Fury did fight, but he didn't look like he was working hard.
Yeah.
You know, like to the point where we were even saying, like, is he actually doing something?
He wasn't, when you fought Wilder, he looked so good.
Yeah, he had to work in it.
Bro, he was just like, talking. He was dancing with Wilder. Here he didn't look too.
Do you know why I think? Yeah, because he's fought him so many times. He knows his weaknesses. And secondly, straight away what he was trying to do there was tire him up. He was running away from him. He said, "Oh, I just jump and slide. I used to do that. That's all he did the whole match." What is he talking about?
Maybe it's a respect thing. Maybe he don't respect his boxing teacher.
Who?
And Tyson, maybe he doesn't respect White. He doesn't think, yo, this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he said you're a nobody. Look, oh, he's stumbling, man. Hey. The way he's stumbling.
Because literally, when Tyson is fighting Wilder, there's love, he's talking, there's a lot of trash talk. I'm saying now Tyson thinking, this guy, to be fair, he's not the best.
Belts. Look at them belts.
The best of boxers.
That belt that the trainers got, I don't really like that belt. That one. That looks weird, no? Square. It looks like rectangle.
Is he wearing a tie? Or is he just
He's wearing a tie.
Yeah, he's wearing a tie.
The thing is, he's an entertainer, innit?
And you know how hard it is to be an entertainer and a good boxer at the same time?
He's an entertainer. Does Tyson Fury beat Lennox Lewis though?
He's friend.
Yeah. That's mad, isn't it?
You never know, do you? You never know.
You don't.
10, 20 years in boxing, like there's so many things.
JM says light work for Fury, controlled the fight with his jab, didn't have to get out of second gear, didn't allow White to close the gap. True. And it says Fury is levels ahead of White skill wise, ring IQ, etc. It was only gonna go one way. True. But like you say, heavyweight boxing, anything can happen, innit? Does he get a rematch?
It's hard to say. If it was, I don't know, I'll be honest with you. Before I did say that 8th round, maybe, okay, yes, 9th round, yes. Now I'd say no.
Dylan makes 8 million from this fight. Tyson makes 28 million from this fight. 4 million, or is this 5 million, something like that, 6 million win clause. After all, Tyson Fury will walk out with 34 million.
Really and truly, when you think about it, if I'm Fury, I'm thinking, try to give him a rematch.
Make another 20 million.
Hey, if you know, listen.
I mean, that's what Amir Khan's been doing majority of his life.
You know you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying it's money there.
Amir ain't won since how long now? Or won a good fight in how long? But people still watch him because obviously.
He got robbed now, didn't he?
Yeah, sad, really sad. That big team, innit? Bloody hell. Got the whole squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh? No. Oh, that's the main belt that he's got now. WBC. UFC on soon as well, isn't it? There's UFC on soon as well, actually. Yeah, we might pause and then go live again on the UFC.
The way his time matches his belt.
He's confident enough to know that he's gonna win, innit? He was confident enough to know that
He
he's
wasn't
gonna.
even trying, bro. I get what that guy in the comment was saying. Trust me, man. He was just get back, tire him out. He knew what he was doing. That guy was one punch. Gone. 6 rounds. Nah, those glasses are like Iron Man. Search up the Iron Man. I guarantee you.
Badly. You know Iron Man's glasses? What's the name of the system in it?
It's not Jarvis.
It's not Jarvis. I remember because obviously my man tried to convince Kylie to take off. Do you
With
remember?
Maestro, man.
It's a girl.
It's like a-
It's a girl. I forgot the name.
Yeah, it's the girl's name, yeah.
Thing is, I'll be honest, Tyson Fury's a great fighter, but I don't fancy him as a fighter.
Why?
I don't know. I
You
just
can't
can't
say that.
seem
You can't say
to.
that.
Why? I can't say
You
what I
can't
want.
say that, though.
Yes, I can.
Just because you don't like how he fights, you can't say that.
Well,
You
some
want to
people
fight.
like Messi, some people like Ronaldo.
Yeah, but what? No, you can't say that. You have to have a reason.
It doesn't work like that.
You can't just
See
say
me, I like someone like Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, someone that goes in and you know what
I like someone like
with a bit of
obviously Joshua.
If you can be successful with that kind of fighting,
I like Ortiz. Victor Ortiz.
boxing. He used his mind today.
But that's heavyweight.
But, you know what I mean?
I like yeah, what he's doing is clean boxing and very beautiful boxing, absolutely not taking nothing away from him. But I like heavyweights to do heavyweight stuff. I don't like heavyweights to do welterweight stuff.
we're really
So are you basically saying Tyson?
It's too good of us, too smooth
Tell me
to be a
Thank you,
heavyweight.
thank you. You hear that,
It's
everyone?
too smooth.
anything.
It's too smooth to be a heavyweight.
You give more credit.
But I don't like it. I would much rather him go boom, boom
So you
as a heavyweight. He's too
Like
clean.
Wilder, innit? Like this.
Yeah,
Like he's swimming.
you see that there's a
Like this guy. Wilder swims, bro.
why is this guy?
so you expect heavyweight to just be clanging and banging.
Yes, you see Wilder, he stood like this. Yeah, one guy punched him. He looked at him. He said, there's a video of him. He punched him. Wilder just stood there. Said, you punched me.
Oh, come on.
And when I went, the guy he collapsed, bro. He stood there. Wilder said, how dare you punch me? You know,
I understand because he has one of the hardest punches in boxing.
Then Joshua, like the way he falls and then gets back up and then he makes and then he freaking bangs Klitschko. Yeah, a bit of both. I like that. But Fury's just so smooth and slick. It's annoying. It's like almost annoying. I actually find it almost annoying. I'd rather other thing, Dillian Whyte, his story is sad, you know. I mean, Tyson Fury's story is okay, yeah, he's gone through depression and whatever, and I get that and it's cool, but Dillian Whyte, man used to sell tin cans, you know, to collect money. This guy said, "Oh, I sold fruits in my country to survive." Dylan goes, "I wish I even had fruits to sell."
Yeah, man,
Like
I know that.
mad. His mom sent him from Jamaica to UK alone as a kid, and then the foster parents or whatever, they abandoned him. So you know, like people were shooting up his house. They'd climb the bin and then they'd point the gun at the window and shoot his window and that. You know, proper rough. To think like his story is so deep, bro. You used to sell like before fight, professional fighters. It's the big thing. Upcoming professional fighters, they have to sell tickets. So one of his thing was he did a show where he has to pay the promoter, that here I sold 50 tickets. So then you sell him 50 tickets and then you can make some money as well. So he's like, he's still got like £600 to make on the day of the fight. He's called his boy, yo, like I can't sell any more tickets. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone asking Cindy respectfully sell 300 tickets. It's gonna be hard, no? She's not that big yet. So he calls his boy. His boy goes, okay, here's 500 quid. Then another guy, another of his friends gives him 100 quid. And then he then goes on to fight, whatever, and he knocks the guy out, and then they pay him like whatever, 1,200 quid, whatever. And then he collects his money and he's like, oh, I have to give my friend 500 back. I have to give the other guy £100. I gave my son the next day £100. And then the guy I knocked out, I gave him £100 as well, just because I felt bad.
Wow.
Like it's called small hall events, meaning fighters, they're fighting in small halls, trying to make their name up and stuff like that. So it's tough, what he's
How
been
long
through.
ago was this?
5 years ago, he was collecting like £500, £600 a fight.
Yeah.
So it's bad like that. It's not
But
even.
really, and truly, think about it. Anyone in this kind of business is you all have a story, don't you?
Yeah, anyone in this business. I mean, look at Cindy, right? No papers, can't get into Team GB, this, that, working situation. And boxes is tough, bro. When you're an athlete, as a footballer, the club looks after you, this, that, the other, small. It's different. Whereas as in boxing, bro, you have to go work as well. Imagine going sparring, get licked up in sparring, and you have to go Aldi stack shells. Your customer says, "Excuse me." She shut shut the fuck up. Excuse me.
That's
So what do you think about these boxers? Yeah, when they're going through this tough time, that's because they're low. I'm saying, but once they made it, they're popping. But even
Yeah, like now.
with footballers, if you're not popping, you don't get sorted out by club.
No.
So you only get sorted out when
You're right.
certain.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but when you're a good amateur, for example, you get taken to Team GB. Team GB, they look after you. They give you food stamp. Yeah, you can go buy food in Aldi, Asda. They give you an accommodation. So that's your house. Then your food. So you train with them.
No, check this.
Dillian Whyte had 7 amateur fights. You know how much Lomachenko had? Lomachenko? Lomachenko had over 200 amateur fights. Manny Pacquiao had over 100 amateur fights. Dillian Whyte had 7. He needed to go pro so he could make money. So there's something called journeymen. Journeymen? You know what they are? Yeah. So journeymen are fighters that fight just to like get licked up and.
Oh
yeah. So when you're coming up, you need to have fights in it.
Yeah,
So you'll just get a journeyman. Let's say I'm a shit boxer, you're a good boxer. You just fight me because I'm shit, just to get a quick win.
Wow.
Yeah, they're called journeymen. Not every fight is.
Rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just dust basically. But they identified as journeymen. So Dillian Whyte, he worked his way up, whatever.
For boxing, there's positive and negative. It's tough because it's a big graft to get out there. But at the same time, it's an individual sport. So if you believe in your ability, you only have to worry about yourself. And then you go obviously try pattern the stuff in the background. If you're an amateur fighter, as soon as you start, you can be an amateur fighter, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the next stage after that?
After amateurs? Professionals, isn't it?
You're straight into the league as a footballer.
But professionals fighters, they get paid like £400 in a fight.
Professional.
Yes, unless you're up there.
Of course, boy.
It's tough. It's not easy at all being a professional fighter.
At the end of the day,
imagine if you don't sell enough tickets, you don't get to fight. Swear down. If you can't sell 60 tickets, you can't fight. So you have to have 60 people buy your tickets. So a lot of professional fighters, they're there. Hey, will you buy my ticket? Hey, will you support me? Please buy my ticket. And tickets are not cheap, bro. £40 a ticket. £80 for ringside for some dust chicken tikka masala. So it's not easy, It's very hard. This stuff is very, very hard. And the fact that these fighters make it through them ranks and whatever, and they come now. It's people like this. Is why I like people like Dillian Whyte.
Tell me this: what's harder to make it to the top, football or boxing?
Make it to the top? I would say boxing. Sorry.
Really?
Yes.
I strongly disagree.
I would say the reason why is the definition of top of boxing and the definition of top of football is very much, debatable.
What's the top of boxing to you?
The top of boxing is, for example, good question. So the top of boxing, I would say, in my opinion, would be, let's say you're fighting on TV. You're fighting on TV, but then you could fight on TV if you've had 3 fights. Just because you know someone, a promoter, you say, "Yo, put me on the show." They put you on the show.
That contradicts yourself.
It happens, right?
Yeah, no, I
But
think it's
yeah,
somewhat different.
yeah, I'm gonna get onto something. So in my eyes, you're top of the thingy when you're on TV, but you're really at the top of your league when you have enough money to sustain yourself that you don't have to work. A lot of professional boxers actually have to work, as well as boxing, like semi-pro footballers. I would say in any athlete, any sport, if you can do your job, as in like be an athlete full time, you've made it to the top, because that alone is fucking hard in any sport, to just do your sport full time, as a tennis player, as a freaking table tennis player, as a snooker player.
Can I say something? Your definition of the top, I also disagree with that. Just because you can do your sport good enough to not be able to work, that's not top of the sport.
But not good enough, but you're up there to make enough money
No, that's not
to just do, because footballers, Premier League, League Championship, League One, League Two, even National League. This is 4
Yeah,
leagues.
you can work, you can play enough.
But let me explain. How many people play in those 4 leagues combined?
How many people?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Like, so, right. So, like 300, 400 people in those alone are full-time footballers.
More than that.
600.
4 leagues.
Yeah. 700.
One league.
Whereas,
One league has like 18.
yeah. Whereas,
league,
do you
let's say
know,
20 clubs.
do you
One
know,
club, like 25
right.
players.
So, do you know there are fighters who've had 20 wins, for example, 15 wins, professional 15 wins. These are good amount of 15 wins is considered good. You're not.
Yeah, but you're comparing on how many times you play and how many times you fight. It's
No, no.
about how can you get up there. So base football
in boxing, 15 to 20 wins is considered experience, very good experience, especially wins as well.
Yeah.
And even those fighters are having to work part-time because there's such less money in boxing. So to really get to the top of boxing, they say the out of all the boxes, if 1% make the real big money, the rest they get chopped. See, even bottom league footballers, let's say non below national league, they'll still make somewhat enough to just work, just live a full-time life. Whereas boxers, they might even do personal training sessions in the gym
Okay, so
to make money.
you see so professional boxers, like you said, they're 15 wins, 20 wins, which is good, right?
And also another one, just to add, sorry, boxers make more money at the later end of their life. So getting to the top is like a long way before footballers at 19. There could be a footballer who's collecting good amount of money, big or small, but good amount of money. Whereas no fighter, it's just not doesn't happen, and it'll never happen, because that's not how boxing works. You have to go up the ranks, as they say, and the only way to go up the ranks is have fights, and that takes time. And by the time you have fights, you're freaking 28 to 32. Like heavyweights, they start making money when they're 33 years old. Like Dillian Whyte and Tyson are 34 years old. This is Dillian Whyte's first ever £1 million fight.
No way.
Yeah.
When
Even
he fought Joshua.
I think he collected he collected like 2 million, something like that. He collected like 2 million, 3 million, yeah. But then again, you have to pay tax, pay your corner. So you pay your manager 10%, pay your coach 10%, pay your cut man, the guy who checks your cut, maybe someone who does your wraps, he's a separate person, if not the same as a cut man. Then you have to pay your physio. Then you have to pay your gym. Obviously, you have a gym. Unless you have your own gym, you have to pay someone's gym, right? Your travel expenses. This is all your camp. So let's say you want to do camp in Portugal, like Dillian Whyte did his camp in Portugal. He said this in the press conference. Boy, this fight cost me an arm and a leg. Living in Portugal, paying for me, paying for my coach, paying for my physio, paying for maybe one of my boys as well, keeping company, paying for the cut man. Paying, maybe my family wants to come see me, all this, paying a gym membership, accommodation, food, flipping hell. All comes out of pocket before you even fought.
Okay. First of all, I'm not saying boxing is not hard to make it to the top. That's one thing, Second one, let me ask you this: what's the biggest sport, boxing or football?
I think football is much bigger than boxing, of course.
Yeah, okay. Now, when you think about it, my definition of making to the top, I mean, top of the chain. Yeah, top of the chain. I mean,
give me an example.
Okay, football. Yeah, top side of the Premier League. yeah, and being able to stay there for multiple years, yeah, being able to stay at the top multiple years, playing
In what?
football. I'm talking about football.
Mm.
Let's say someone like Mo Salah, top of the chain footballer.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, who do you say is top of the chain boxer?
Tyson Fury, of course.
Okay, Tyson Fury. Now, yes, boxing is hard to make up there, but you see, football at the same time, yeah, it's a team sport.
True.
If you're the best player in the
Is that
world,
mic on? Sorry.
Huh?
Is that mic on?
Yeah, it's Mike's on.
if you're the best player in the world, yeah, if your team isn't able to back you, yeah, it doesn't show you, doesn't give you no justice. You know what I'm saying. Now, if you're the best boxer in the world, if you are really and truly the best boxer in the world, nothing can stop you. I fight you, I beat you. I fight you,
I beat you,
I
yeah.
start talking. Listen, if I can get this, if I saw your social media, get your tickets sold early doors, trust me, I'm gonna make it. Yeah. I fight you, I beat you. I fight you, I beat you. Someone else is also doing that. I fight you, I beat you. I fight you, I beat you. Yo, come, let me fight you.
Yeah.
I beat you. Now, I've called somebody out, I beat you. Okay, now who's next? Someone else is doing that. That's even bigger than me. They started earlier. Okay, I do the same thing again. I fight you, I beat you. That's really and truly. If I'm better than you, yeah, if I can train harder than you, I'll beat you. That's it.
Yeah.
Football's not the same.
It comes down in the ring at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Whereas in football, your teammate can mess up and you're done. You could be a sick player. I mean, look at Mbappe. He's not winning the Champions League.
I've listened to both of you.
Mbappe's still in, but I agree with him as well. Football is not easy to make it to the top. They say it's like 0.001% of people make it into football, but that's because millions of people go into football compared to millions of people going into boxing.
Trying to make it to the top, if you're playing at a certain level, you say boxers,
Come closer.
You say boxers, they got to work, blah blah blah, and I get the graft. But as a footballer, you can't even work. It's hard to work. If people that are working, they know, okay, maybe 1 or 2 leagues maximum, not even 2 leagues in a stretch. I'm going to stay here for the next 10 years.
Yeah, collect. Make it get a mortgage. Yeah. Call it a day after.
Someone that's trying to, they got to do everything else to try to recover, to help their bodies, on an X amount of wage. You know what I'm saying you don't have any other income. Yes, football can be convenient in terms of you all go to facilities.
The thing is, it's convenient in that, and you're not getting punched. Nothing is ever nice when you're getting punched.
But do you think footballers really do all that physiotherapy and all that?
Yeah, of course they do.
All the time.
Yeah, of course they do.
As much as boxers.
Yeah, of course they do.
For the body,
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think they do it after every match. Like, for example, the ones that are, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
explain what do you mean?
Like, let's say right now, professionals. Like, I get why they would do it. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to stay. But what about the ones that are like playing lower?
Well, see, the ones that are playing lower, they don't have the facilities for that.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. Yeah, I think you don't have to do physiotherapy all the time to stay in your physique level.
Of course you do. You really do.
All the time, every day, like after every match.
You have to realize, it depends on when you do it during the week, and after what games and training. First of all, let's say for me, for example, during the week, after training, after games, there's certain things you need to put your body through, so let's say now I've just had a game, so tomorrow, Monday, I need to do extra fitness just to kind of flush the bust up on my legs, or if I don't do that, all that lactic acid, blah blah blah, it stays in my leg a bit longer. Then I've got to get rid of it when I'm meant to be ready again to play. So all that stuff that you've got to do anyway. But players, when I was playing semi-pro, you have less facilities. You're not full time, so you don't have these facilities every day. Blah 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 blah. But now I'm a professional. I have the facilities, so it's convenient, yes. But again, to then make it past where I am, because almost every level is good. In football,
yes, you can get a League 2 team that slaps a Premier League team.
Thank you. So this is my point. If you're in a League 2 club, where everyone is clanging and banging, how do you to get to the next level? It's hard. To get to the next level is hard. In boxing, there are definitely less injuries.
Yeah,
definitely less injuries.
Yeah, true.
You think about in boxing, it's not that it's not a contact sport, but rarely someone's gonna bang your knee, it's gonna bend this way, or someone's gonna stud your ankle.
Yeah, you're gonna get niggles every day.
Stuff
Every
like that.
day.
In football, you get these things all the time. When you get 2, 3, 4, now one side's a bit weaker. Something can happen, injury 1 year.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I get you mean.
Boxing, there's so many things that, but football, there's so many things.
You're gonna get niggles all the time.
I get you, man. I get you.
Things. I'm saying. Now, in boxing, you're not thinking, my teammate is going to come take my place because I had a bad training session. No.
No.
I'm saying?
It's all on you, man.
It's all on you. So this is what I'm saying. If you believe in your thing, and you're good enough, you're going to make it, By God's grace, you're going to make it. If you put in the work in and you're honest with yourself, you're going to make it. If I fight you, I beat you. Football
as well, you need a bit of talent,
Football, you need a bit of talent.
Boxing, you don't need talent. No,
boxing, you need talent.
The least talented, no.
Depends on what kind of talent.
The least talented person can become a world champion. Boxing is hard graft. Literally, whoever puts the hardest graft will win.
Listen to this.
It's literally that.
Talent,
unless you're Tyson Fury.
Listen. Talent comes different. In boxing, now your talent may be, you can pick things up quickly. You can learn very fast. Your talent could be, you can go for a long period of time. Maybe not hit hard, but you can go for a long period of time. Your talent could be, your reflexes are quick. You can. That's talent. You know what I'm saying. Now the graft is about really climbing and running. I get that. I'm saying football talent is different. Football talent is you're quick. You understand the game. Your passing is nice. That's this kind of talent. Different talent, different sport.
And even football, you can't get as much as you can get humbled. You lost a bad game. Oh, it was shit. You performed bad. Okay, I have another chance. See, in boxing, when you get punched up by someone, and everybody's in the gym, this is not even in a fight. In the gym, you're getting licked up. And this is like someone's come from another gym to spar you, give you some experience, give you some work. Yeah, you get licked up. You think, is this really for me? Like, isn't slapped? Yeah, it makes you doubt loads of things. Having a bad performance in snooker and table tennis. Bro, well, you had a bad game, you lost.
You think you can't get humbled in football?
You can get humbled, but the level of humbling you get in boxing, bro, you're never gonna get. In boxing, you can get knocked out, bro.
I know.
Imagine someone has to come and lift your head up like this. You think,
Yeah, but the thing is,
or when someone punches you and you see stars.
Yeah, but that's the thing about boxing. It's either or. You knock me out, I knock you out. Or we go to points.
Go to points, yeah. Either way, both of us gonna get hurt. It's about causing pain. Football isn't a game of causing pain.
But you're right.
Even though I like footballers that cause pain.
Everyone's got good points here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But boxing, you're strictly going there, either you or me.
You see, I'll give you a point why boxing is also hard. It's hard
even
off days.
Football, you go, oh sorry man, come on, let me help you up.
They do the same here.
You give someone, then they go down, you elbowed me, and you go, oh sorry, ref comes, physio comes, to give you ice pack like this.
If we're boxing now, if I beat you up, after you worked hard.
After you bang me, after 7 rounds of giving from the back, giving from the front, giving from the side.
The game is different.
Yes.
During the game, I'm not gonna say sorry.
I'm bleeding, I'm licking my blood like this.
You're not gonna say sorry during the game.
No, of course you're not. Exactly, that's the difference in boxing. You're getting humbled up, bro. And then imagine in football you get subbed off when you're playing shit. You're like, oh shit, I had a bad game. I got subbed off. But imagine
the fact that it's a different game. Different things are different. If I'm boxing now, if I'm playing football now, and I give someone something, and I say, hey, I pick you up. In boxing, if I'm boxing you and I give you one, you're kind of stumbling on your way down. I could give you another one.
Yes.
If I leave you.
No.
So many times that happens.
Yeah, it happened. Golovkin did that to someone.
What?
They could give you one more to send you.
That's illegal, though, isn't it? They can't go.
No, they can. Unless your knee is touching the floor, you give him.
If you're like this.
Yeah, you can still give him.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I'm not that you're not a bad person, but yo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to respect the sport a little bit.
Bro, you can still give them, bro.
It's good sportsmanship. If you're doing like this, you're almost going, and I just lick you on where.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's
you guys talking about boxing, football.
Football gets. Yeah, UFC is different. UFC. Shut the.
You can't even talk about it.
Talk now, like Khabib said, innit? Talk now.
What?
Listen,
Info.
just listen. Just
He's
because-
gonna have a bit of bias, anyways, as well.
No. The thing, bro, is thinking about me. I respect sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Yeah, you guys are thinking of it because this particular sport, boxing and MMA, is pain inflicted sport. It's got to be harder. No.
Zishan, if you're watching this, or whoever's watching, we've got quite a few viewers. I think all in all, we've had nearly 500 views, you know. Whoever's watched this, tell us, what do you think is harder? Is boxing harder to make it to the top? Or is football harder to make it to the
MMA,
top?
because it's pain inflicted.
Comment down below and let us know.
And you think of the damage that can happen to people. You think automatically, yeah, it's harder. No. Think of people a lot of people that fight MMA. A lot of times they're crazy. Yeah, and they just want to fight.
No.
Look, bro, so many, no.
You have to.
We're supposed to do a boxing stream. Now we're going into philosophy and shit, man. Guy said some majority you have to be a big cuckoo to go into UFC.
No, bro, think about it. There's a lot of cuckoo MMA fighters, yeah. I'm not saying all of you have to be cuckoo, yeah. But yes, you got to train your mind to be able to put yourself in that situation. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the actual graft of fighting, yeah, you have to be not an angry person, but you have to be
You have to be
Now you train.
It's like Dillian Whyte said to Tyson Fury. He said,
"Bro, you can't even say MMA because boxing is harder than MMA."
Yeah. So I'm saying we're talking about making it to the top, right? That was a conversation.
Making it to
But MMA, you can't make it to the top. It's crazy.
Making it to the top of MMA and boxing is harder.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
100%.
Yes. Making it to top to boxing, yeah, is harder than making it top to MMA.
I don't think so.
What do you think?
making what?
Making it to top to MMA or boxing? What's harder?
Boxing.
Boxing's harder.
Right.
So already MMA
Because-
is invalid.
Because you know why? Yeah? I said because the amount of stuff you have to learn as a UFC fighter,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's crazy. Like,
It doesn't matter. Okay, but
Incorrect.
So check this out. The amount of stuff.
No, correct, but
The amount
there's
of stuff you have to learn in MMA, yeah, due to the amount of stuff you need for the sport, it just balances out. In boxing, you only need to learn three things, yeah, but each thing is really hard to learn.
okay,
It doesn't really matter about.
okay. I'm gonna tell you as a person, as a
Mhm.
person, okay, get into the ring with McGregor or someone like, you know what I mean, or you know, I'm gonna make it. You know, I'm gonna make it easy for you. Yeah, actually, no, Conor McGregor, and you say, I think go play on that field right now. Yeah, which one would you like feel comfortable? Which one would you not? Bro, do you know how scary it is getting into a ring, UFC ring?
If you're
Do you know how the
if-
mentality you could die in there? Like,
Listen, if you're, this is what I'm saying. The fact that it's pain inflicted, this is what you think is harder. You're saying
try not to die. Like, bro, you know how hard it is. Try to.
you're not hearing me out. Because to me, I feel like because it's pain inflicted, you feel like if the question is what's more dangerous, then yeah,
I'm thirsty.
more dangerous.
This all this
What's hard
chit
to
chat
know?
made me
No.
thirsty.
If you told me, oh, would you rather go into the ring with McGregor or go play the field? If you say it like that, there's no context.
I do not want to get punched.
But
I'd rather get kicked.
If you're getting into the ring with McGregor, yeah, you're not just anybody.
Right. So Zishan says
You gotta be good.
there's more space at the top of football for people to make it. The PL has like 400 players registered to it, and there's 5 more top leagues. Harder to get to the top of boxing, in my opinion. And I agree with Zishan, but he disagrees.
Again,
And also, he says boxing is harder than UFC too.
yeah, that's definitely correct.
Boxing is harder because you have to be specialist in one area. It's like saying Gaelic football. You know what's Gaelic football?
That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna tell you learn science, this, that, everything, or just learn one.
Yeah, because they learn 20% of each thing.
Is this what?
UFC. UFC fighters don't learn 95% of each things. No UFC fighter is great at standing up and on the ground and with his legs, you know. Conor McGregor is not a great wrestler. He's a good wrestler, but he's not a great wrestler. But is he a great puncher? Yes. Khabib
He's the worst.
Khabib is an okay puncher, but is he a great wrestler? The best. John Jones, he's one of the only fighters who's been really, really good at pretty much all rounder. But I do not like him because he's a cheat. So yeah, it's different. Daniel Cormier, best wrestler you could think of, but not good at standing up.
I'm saying everyone has right opinion, but if It's one of the ones you need somebody. It's hard because at the end of the day, you're gonna think, oh yeah, someone's being biased because I play football.
Yeah, he says exactly. You need to specialize. A boxer can go and compete in UFC, but not any UFC fighter can go into boxing. We have seen a UFC fighter go into boxing, and what happened? He got his snot slapped out of him.
Yeah, but has any boxer gone to UFC though?
No,
No chance. Maybe because-
no, actually,
No chances. Zero chances.
No way.
Zero.
Clarissa Shields did go into UFC.
Yeah, because she trained. But I'm saying,
I mean,
the
yeah.
one McGregor said, you know what? Let's go. Boom.
Well, he
3
also
months.
trained. I
Has
mean,
any boxer done that?
Straight into
UFC is boxing as well. Probably 75% of UFC is boxing.
No way.
Are you telling me Mayweather
No
will go
way.
into the...
No way. 75% of MMA is boxing.
What is it then?
Just
It is because they start off like this.
Yeah, just because you
Did you
start
say
with-
They start off like this.
No
They
way.
punch, and then they go for a clinch if they're
Bring,
lucky.
don't those guys bring good estimates. Don't be saying 75%.
It is okay, maybe
I would
65,
say-
but
I would say
No.
probably 35 to 40.
Yeah.
Not
and then what's
70.
okay? So 35 to 40% is punching.
They use the legs. And you're
Okay.
telling me
Legs,
it's-
grappling,
Okay,
there's
go
no
and if we
stuff.
really go down into nitty gritty and actually research and bring it up, I don't even think many fighters use their legs. They just they'll throw one for each kick. They'll throw like 9
That's
punches.
not good UFC fight. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
You like fighters that use their legs?
It's called MMA for a
But
reason.
check,
Yeah,
if you're
okay.
if you're a fighter that use 75%
True.
to your legs, and me, I use like 35 all around, I'll beat you, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If I know you can't even come to the floor, come bring me to the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
It
obviously,
doesn't
yeah,
matter,
obviously.
it doesn't matter to
You know, all depends on the fight, but trying to be the best fighter is here to do everything very
Good enough.
good, you know.
At a good level, at a high standard, yeah.
But I do respect all sports, man. I'll be honest.
Because fighters, for example,
I know boxing is hard, and boxing is even hard for me again because I don't train in boxing. So-
it's like when a fighter is not good in. So let's say me and Abdul fight. I know Abdul is great at punching, but he's not good on the floor. But I'm really good on the floor. But then I try and take Abdul on the floor, and then all of a sudden Abdul starts performing really well on the floor. So now I'm already thinking, fucking hell. So I'm not good in punching. He's already good in punching, and all of a sudden he's not good in the floor as well, which I'm supposed to be good in. You know.
Yeah.
So UFC can be tactical like that as well. It's like saying I was just saying Gaelic football. You know what Gaelic football is?
That's my sport, bro.
Yeah, it's Irish football, but you play with hands. You have to do keepy uppies and bounces, and then kick it into the thingy. Whereas football is just thingy. But then ask a Gaelic football player to come and play football. They can't. It's very, very, very different, even though they're using their feet and hands. It's like asking a basketball player, can they play volleyball? Both are balls on their hands. Different, logistics of the sport, but
That's true, man. I'll be honest with you.
yeah, it's like asking a tennis player go and play table tennis. Ball, bat, net, but scale and logistics is different. So
But again, back to football or boxing, I still think football is harder. Your boy, what's his name? Sorry.
if I lost 40
What-
kg, I
what-
could go and sign something pro.
What was your boy's name?
Because they Connor Chris.
What was your boy's name? in the comments?
Zishan.
Zishan said, yeah. Okay, you said you can use 40 kg and play semi-professional, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you, but to go and chop the levels with stress.
Now I'll give one ball like a mwah.
No,
They will receive the manager say, wow.
I'm even saying you stress. Impossible. Impossible.
Considering my age, maybe.
Impossible. But let me tell you something here. Your boy said there's more space at the top of football.
Mm.
Well, there has to be more space because football is a team sport.
And it's a bigger sport.
You know, all teams they have about 35.
It's a much
players.
bigger sport.
Of course, there's more space for people at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, if I know I've got 35 players in my squad, I'm going to buy 10 of the best players in the world. Of course, there's more space, but in boxing, it's a lonely sport. You know what I'm saying you're the ones. You're the only one that's going to go in that ring. Just you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying maybe there's going to be 5 bad boy boxers. That's it, because those 5 eliminated the over 50, 60, 100 people below them. Them guys are probably still good, but they're not top dogs. But that's the way the sport works. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It wouldn't make sense if there was 100 top boy boxers. No, they're gonna chop themselves down to top 5, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I fight you today, I beat you. You fight me tomorrow, you beat me. Something like that. Football is different. There's space. There's a lot more space for people at top because it's a
Bigger sport in general.
It's a bigger sport,
That's
yes,
big
and
that's big
also
sense.
it's a team sport. So I'm saying I'm the best right back. I'm the best midfielder. I'm
Mm.
the best striker. It's just like that. So I'm saying I could be a midfielder, but I'm better than you, even though you're a striker. I'm worth more. That. There's more space for people at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I mean, very interesting.
Yeah, that's
I still don't like Tyson Fury as much as I should.
It's crazy. I've never seen someone hate someone because they.
I don't hate them.
Hmm?
I do not hate them. I said I
It's just-
prefer
it's
someone
just-
else.
it's just-
I like a story. I like a bad story, you know, someone, I mean, a good story, but someone who's been through a bad situation. I root for them more.
That is not racist.
Yes, Dylan's been through a lot
Whoever
more.
deserves it, whoever's good at it, don't.
Dylan been
You
through a
know what
lot
I'm saying?
more, you know. I
Personally.
want him to succeed. I want him to do well. He's been waiting for this
Oh,
title
you know
shot.
what? Yeah, I rate Tyson Fury for putting him in that position. For accepting
Yeah.
that, for
It's
putting
weird,
him
yeah,
in the top
because
three.
Tyson Fury, I don't like him, but then Floyd Mayweather is my GOAT. And he's just like Tyson Fury, if not the most, even 10 times more Tyson Fury than Tyson Fury. So Floyd Mayweather's fight is boring. He doesn't knock people out. But then that's what I expect from that weight. I want him to make people miss and go, woo, yeah, you missed. You can't touch
Another
me.
thing,
But then,
football, yeah, you can make it halfway and live lavish.
yes, boxing, you
then,
can't make
yeah,
halfway and live
Yeah,
lavish.
but to get to the top, yeah, yeah, from football, you sweat. You will sweat.
And in boxing, to get to the top, you're going to have headaches.
You will have headaches.
And a lot of them.
But tell me this: everybody's having headaches.
And you'll have maybe one, two, what's it called? Eye socket plates.
That's for everybody.
You'll have a couple of eardrums
Even
popped.
That's for everybody.
You'll have a few
That's for
screws in
everybody.
there.
Listen, that's for everybody. That's the same for everybody.
But football, you have one screw in there. I don't know. Long day, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, you made a good point against yourself.
One screw, yeah, can end your whole career. Boxing, yeah, you can go for a bad butt injury. You be out for 5 years, train 1 year, you come be champion again.
Yeah, you could
You know
actually.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Boxing, football, you can't
yeah, I
go
mean,
out-
if Ericsson can do it, anyone can.
Football, you can't go out for 5 years.
That doesn't hit my case because McGregor broke his leg. He's coming back.
Bro, football, you break your leg. Oh my days.
I mean,
I get you mean though. You got a good point. there.
you're not the same person, that's for sure.
No, football, it changes you completely.
You won't be the same person though.
One, mentally, second, physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Football, there's no way. If you may come back same, yeah, zero in a miracle, bro. Zero in a miracle.
Yeah, it's like Kaka. It was a miracle that he came back, and even when he won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he? Or won the World Cup.
Of course. Yeah.
And the doctor tell him you won't be able to walk again.
You go for a big
What's
one.
that? Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
Even him.
You went for a big one.
Yeah, a
See,
big
see,
one.
as a boxer, yeah, if you're even top dog, you go for a big butt injury, yeah. You know, you say, you know what, I just chopped 100 million not too long, but let me bake off, you know, let me rest, recover nice, you know, you come back slowly.
But you not still get paid.
for football. It depends. They just say, yo, this injury is gonna be.
I mean, if your contract, if you have a contract, you'll always be either paid out or paid.
So let's say you're someone, yeah, potentially you could have gone and played football for 20 years straight, yeah. But in your first 6 years of playing football, 2 years in, you got the big injury to say, yo, can't lie, this injury, yeah, it's going to take too long for it to come back. This expense is going to be too long. By the time you come back, I doubt you'll be the same player. You won't be as useful to us. Everything will have changed. You know what?
They've already replaced you.
You have a
The day you've had an injury.
You have a 3-year contract, yeah. We'll pay you 80-90% of that deal. You go.
Well, yeah, goodbye. See you later.
Bye.
Ruthless, bro.
Boxing, yeah. Not that it's easier, but boxing, you go through something big like that, yeah. No one is sacking you. You're here. I'm going to recover, yeah. You lot carry on training the other boxers, yeah. And when we're back in, let's say, 18 months, ready to graft again. I come graft.
You know what? Millie's got me, man.
I come graft, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get back to your fitness. You get back
Golf is harder to make it than football.
You come get back to your fitness and you come graft. You got to football.
No, I actually agree with
Football after 1 month they replaced you.
Yeah, because if you really deep it as well, you have to convince other clubs to take you.
Golf is harder to make it than football.
Yeah, they replaced you. They replaced you with someone. Yeah, that happened.
Table tennis is harder to make it than football.
Chance, yeah, and now he's playing. Let's say you come back after 6 months now, yeah, and run the same wage. Now they're playing him because
bowling is harder to make it than
Come
football.
back if you can. I want to play now. You are now second position or third position. Why should we pay you?
This guy is still going on and on and on about which one.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Yeah, you know, I agree.
Okay, how long you been a pro?
1 year.
You're a full-time pro.
Mm.
I know pros that have been pro boxers for 7 years, and they still have to work. goodbye. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. It has been fantastic to have you guys here.
But let him make get an injury right now.
If it's a long day. Hopefully he doesn't get injured.
Again,
Touch wood.
one thing, we're not top of the chain. That's why.
Yeah,
I
but
told you
you're on the chain.
Midway, you can live.
Whereas in boxing, you get slapped around, no chain.
Of course.
Coming down below.
The thing is, look, you have to have respect for any sport, except for I don't
There's
want to
also
disrespect
there's
some
also
sports,
more
but
money
I
in
mean,
football.
yeah, that's very
A
true.
lot more money.
I mean, footballers get paid 15, 20 mil at the top of the food chain. Middle food chain, they'll probably make 7 mil a year, And Dylan White just made 8 million in this fight, and he's considered top of the food chain, and he's not going to take home 8 million as well. So if you think about football, yeah, there's a lot more money involved. But we'll have this debate. We'll have this debate another time as well. There are some sports. There are some sports that are kind of weird.
You said before. You said golf.
Golf is very hard to make it,
I won't even argue with you with golf because I'm not very.
and I'm very good at golf myself.
Really?
But
Are you sure?
you know,
You got to shoot him. Are you serious?
huh?
Are you serious?
You're very well.
I'm a very good golfer.
Man.
How many times have
You're
you
a good
played?
waffler,
How many times have you played golf?
Sorry?
Roughly, how many times have you played golf?
Oh,
Don't
lost
lie.
count. Over 100 balls. So
No.
I'm also very good in I'm an all-round athlete
You said
anyways.
you're educated in golf.
Yes.
Could you name like 5 golfers?
Yes, but that's not the point of this conversation.
Just name
Tiger Woods is my GOAT, regardless of what he did. And there's NASA, Hataoka, Jin Yonko, Hannah Green. There's loads of golfers like I know. Tiger Woods.
That's you already mentioned.
But anyways,
Can you name 5
listen,
footballers?
I'm really good at bowling. I'm really good at cricket.
There you can't
I'm
name-
really good at football.
name 5 footballers.
I'm great at lots of things, But the point is, I don't
about-
specialize in one sport.
about-
But I'm not the topic of conversation here, anyways.
Who are you talking about?
Nobody. This was a Fury versus
It's
White.
fine to talk about you,
Huh?
If you're not the topic, it's fine to talk about
No, you can talk about me, but what I'm trying to say is,
Costly.
I'm just very good at many things. That's just how I am.
Listen, if you believe that, who am I to
Golf is
argue?
very hard to make it. I'll tell you.
I
As
think so.
someone who's very good at golf, I would say it's very hard to make it. Even bowling, keeping the ball straight, to get a strike,
How
it's
much
very
money
hard.
is in golf?
Hmm?
How much money is it? Tiger Woods is money.
It's what's very hard to make. I tell you actually, and you both will be bamboozled by this. But Formula One.
Oh yeah, what do you mean?
Why would we
Do you know how much your reaction? No,
No. Even without it, you could be a really, really good driver, and I'm talking actually talented, really good driver, but you won't make it into the Formula One. You'll stay in Formula 3.
What do you need to be? What do you say?
It's the maddest thing, but let's say between you two,
What would
let's
you
say me,
What would you say is the cutting edge?
I'm the chief director of Haas Formula One, or not even Mercedes. I don't even want to mention big ones. Maybe let's say McLaren, or one below McLaren, which is I don't even remember. But yeah, Renault, for example. Yeah, Renault, some mid-table team. Between you two, you're a really good driver. You're a really talented driver. No, actually, you're a really talented driver, but you're actually the son of a fucking billionaire. You're son of Planet Faz. Planet Faz is a billionaire, and
I like that.
and you're in Formula 4, 3. Your dad's sponsored your go karts all your life, and you've gone up the ranks. Done well. He's giving you private coaching, but you've made it on your own merit. You're actually genuinely a really good driver. Now you both, I'm looking at a new driver for the next season. I'd say, okay, who can I get? Either someone who's actually really good and can get the most out of my car that I've built, or you, who, if I bring, your dad can put a sticker on the car, and that's 500 mil for me, for the team. You automatically, without a shadow of a doubt, because Formula One is all about money. Because when I have money from his dad, I can then actually buy better parts. I can build a better car. Then the car can perform a bit better.
Wait a minute. Are you saying now it's not the driver, it's the car?
Nope. It's it's sad as it is. Go and look at Formula One. You will see a lot of the drivers.
What about the driver?
A lot of the drivers, they push the driver to push the car. They don't get a sick driver in the car. You know that. The big teams do, like Mercedes will do that. They'll go and pick the best driver because they have plenty of money as it is in the back pocket. Red Bull, plenty of money in the back pocket. McLaren, plenty of money. Renault, good enough money. But then the mid-table teams like Alpine, Haas, and all them, they don't have money. They're barely struggling. They need the money. So they would much rather get someone like him, whose dad has 500 M's to just dish out, and I'll put him in the car and then I'll nourish him, saying, "Come on, man, push the car, come on, drive the car faster." Whereas if I had put you in the thing, you might have even come 5th or 6th. But with him, I'm coming 8th or 9th. But what can I do? With him, at least I'm in the league and I'm getting 500 M's as well. Go on. Oh, billionaire Faz. Big up Akshay, he's watching the stream again.
Let me say something. What that point you made there in terms of it's not always about your ability. Sometimes it's about who you are and blah 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 blah. That's the same with a lot of sports.
Even football, some footballers will make it their dust, but their father's connected.
That's the same with a lot of sports, bro.
If I go and I don't want to say names of teams, but I don't say teams. If I go and slap Planet Faz on the board and give him X amount of money and say I got a player that I know, he'll let them train with them. The thing. It's true. They will let my guy train with them.
Listen,
and then small.
Let's say Manchester United, if you
no.
and the chairman
are like close,
and you have a half decent footballer,
son or whatever,
himself,
yes,
inside that,
yes,
you say, yo, listen,
yes,
remember that time when I did this for you, blah 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 blah. So my boy out. I'm saying, you say, yo, no problem.
Put him in the academy, put him.
No, I mean ready to go first team.
What?
You say, yo, just be involved in our bench because they don't want to make it look starting straight away. They're gonna have you involved like this, blah 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 blah. Same with boxing as well, When you got a big name or whatever, if you got some sort of spotlight on you, even before boxing.
I mean, if you think about it, Ronaldo's son
already
he's good. Ronaldo's son is good, but I guarantee you, there's a kid. Some mom's kid, single parent, her son can ball, but Ronaldo's kid has got that position. I guarantee you.
Tyson Fury's brother,
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. He's gone to Love Island. He's made a name for himself. He's seen his brother.
I think it's the brother aspect. Now, before that, I had no clue who he was.
When you want to fight, already you have people buying.
Did you know Tommy Fury before?
There's gonna be more girls at the place than guys.
But guess what? All them girls are paying for the ticket. They're paying.
I didn't even know Tyson Fury had a brother.
Well, now Tommy,
did you?
Whether or not,
Before.
No, I didn't know from before.
Oh, before no, I didn't know.
Yeah, shut up.
Tommy Fury,
Where did that come from?
Whether or not it's girls or boys who buys the tickets,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
If he goes there and he performs,
if
he performs, that's him.
You could buy the ticket and not turn up. I couldn't care less.
As long as
you bought the ticket.
Have you heard the story where this guy just went and said his uncle or brother was it McLaren or something, and then they give him a spot to play. The guy can't even play football.
Mad.
Yeah, but it started. He can't even kick football.
Yeah, that one is a rubbish scenario because he wasn't even good at football anyway. But if you're someone that
but he used a name of
it's like me, I'm a really good footballer. If I lost some weight, I could make it. But yeah, like I said, I'm really good at golf. I'm really good at bowling. Whatever I touch, the thing is, whatever I touch, I get really good at it straight away. You can intend or not intend, but you will still be sat here whilst I'll be all rounder. Look, you see that hit. Wow.
You know how hard it is to actually get that?
No, it's not that hard.
He also really is very good football. He's just a bit slow right now.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Everything else.
I have been in the ring. I have been in the field. I have been in golf. I've been in bowling alleys. I've been in table tennis. I'm undefeated in tennis, by the way. No, the normal tennis, proper tennis. I am undefeated. I could run through a list of double-digit names.
Yeah, actually, what are you talking about, bro? A couple of times, bro. I'm not lying to you.
You say it's better than me.
I'll probably say.
Would you say you're better?
Jid is better.
If I really wanted to, and I dusted off my abilities, I'd beat GD, no problem. It's okay. Yeah, no problem.
At football.
But
Say that again.
I'm saying in huh?
Say that again.
No, just rewind. What I'm saying is in tennis, I'm double digit in. Many men. Yes, many men.
You can't sing, bro.
I also can do.
Vocal.
You can't use song like you said.
You buy X Factor.
No, but there's a pause in the middle. They won't. Hopefully, YouTube won't catch that. But yeah, I mean
So I can
tennis.
sing with just put pause inside.
Yeah, they can. If they catch the rhythm, they'll
You
yeah.
have to sing different rhythm.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Akshay said, what did Akshay say? Let me go and look at Akshay. Akshay said, Faz is jack of all trades. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. I'm jack of all trades. That's for sure. List me some sports. Let me think. I can even do canoeing. I've done canoeing.
Canoeing?
Yeah. I
You
can-
swim?
Canoeing.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You
Yeah.
swim.
Yes. Very good at swimming as well.
He's a-
I can dip here, come up there.
He's lying.
Why?
mermaid style.
Yeah, I can dip here and I'll come up there.
What's your best
What?
technique for swimming?
Backstroke.
Breaststroke.
don't
Breast-
tell me.
breaststroke.
No, I like what's this one? Like this.
Breaststroke.
Forward.
Breaststroke is best. You got
Yeah, he's definitely good at breaststroke.
Yeah.
He's good at breaststroke.
I don't know the name, but what's this?
What? Buzz.
Look, they will say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, I'm really good. I'm a strong swimmer. It's not a
Think
good
about
swimmer.
swimming, actually, your physique does not matter.
Yep, that's correct.
Wrong.
Huh?
Your physique does not matter.
Young
Absolutely
boy.
wrong.
To be able to swim.
To be able
See
to
this
swim.
boy, he's coming
I-
from a
I-
river trying to
Yeah.
swim in my
yeah,
ocean.
Yeah,
Able to swim.
but as a professional
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
stamina.
If I lost a bit of weight, I could be a professional swimmer, no problem. But anyways,
Everything.
no.
I love basketball.
Listen, from what I'm hearing, the problem is his weight.
Yes, but right now I'm chop life. No let life chop me. So, what's the sport that? Oh, I could be a linebacker. LFL. Hold two guys like this.
You actually could.
Ah.
No, I'm being serious.
Even at this weight.
Yes, I think I need to be higher though.
You need taller.
No, like weight wise, I'm very tall boy anyway.
How fast are you?
Very fast,
Huh?
very fast. He knows. We're not getting to that, but he knows. I remember a few days ago he was eating my dust.
Oh.
You know.
He's
I
talking
guess.
about that money.
I'm very fast. I'm very tall. Just
Yeah, just so you know, guys,
Very-
Faz is like 6 foot in real life.
yeah,
Ah.
Very tall boy.
but that is just a number. I don't look at numbers like that.
That's,
I don't look at
what about
centimeter.
basketball?
Actually,
I've seen
good.
you jump before, that's
Good. So yeah, I can jump very high, but
Yeah,
the
lots of
issue
height.
is in basketball, I'm really good at passing, and I'm complimented on my passing before, but I'm not good at hooping.
You know
No,
that-
I can dunk.
Do you know what that could mean? It could just mean.
I'm actually not good at getting the
It just
ball.
means.
And I'm humble enough to accept
It
that.
may mean you're not very good, so you give the ball somebody.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have. I'm good enough to be a team player. I'm good enough to be a team player. Pass the ball. Like if I'm empty and go. No, I'll just like yo, come here.
So sometimes that's a good attribute. When you have a team,
Yeah.
everyone's good. You don't pass to each other. Sometimes.
It's like I'm a natural CDM. In football, I'll
Is that your
pass the ball.
position?
I'll pass the ball, and it will I will command the ball to go to you,
Mm.
and it will go to you.
GPS.
It will go to you. There could be any player in front of it.
Go
Dr.
maps.
X.
It will go to you. I'm telling you. The ball even might stop and think about it.
So you can choose what code.
Magnet.
It will go to you. Now, how it go, which body part it lands on, this is up to you, innit? Because you might want to touch it with your chest, your knee. This is up to you. You might want to touch it with you might want to touch it with your shoulder. Yeah, extreme, precise, 98% accuracy. Yes,
Short pass or long pass?
long. Because football,
Backwards or forwards?
forwards. I'm a forward player. Go forward in life and in football. Go forward.
Everything forward.
I don't like going backwards.
Mm.
I like that.
I might,
What about rock climbing?
Yeah, I'm good at that as well.
Can you hold your weight?
I don't need to hold. I have my legs to just put like this, climb. I'm climbing.
Maybe you don't understand rock. Does you know what rock climbing is?
Rock climbing is not just like Spider-Man grabbing and going up like
I've done
this.
rock climbing in
In Lads and Girls Club. Okay. With the harness. I've been climbing all my life, you know. I
Wait,
climbed.
You say with the harness. Are you saying you
I
don't
climbed
climb with
until
the harness?
today, so you know, a very good rock climber.
Without the harness, you climb without the harness.
Huh?
No, you just
Well,
said-
up the ladders,
Said
it's
he-
okay.
he's climbed to where he is in life. He's a good climber.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
all,
I understand.
we can all climb up ladders. It's okay. Lads and Girls Club is
Climbed
cool,
to where he is in life.
Mm.
but yeah, she's dust. She's dust. I could do
Please
that.
don't talk about cricket now.
No cricket. You don't want.
Actually said that.
Actually, I said please don't. I'm very, very good at cricket.
You know, cricket is actually a 6-hour game, isn't it?
I'm very good at cricket.
Long games, bro.
That's what I'm teaching.
I'm very good. Like I can batting okay, but bowling is my forte. You know,
Yes, sir.
I'm very good at cricket. Baseball is something I need to master. To be honest, I haven't really had the chance to play baseball. No, I'd like to. I need to pitch, be able to pitch the ball.
Mm.
But yeah, you know, that's me.
So because you know the way you're very good at all these sports, right? All around it.
Imagine I have 5 kids. Wow.
What do you think your strongest attribute is that able to help you be?
In all
successful?
honesty, God has been very kind to me. I'm strong at pretty much everything.
That's the question I asked.
You said one.
No, I can't. You know, it's like asking Thanos what he can do. He can do everything.
Okay, if you asked me an attribute that helps me be successful and blah blah blah.
You can run, innit?
No, I'd say your mindset. Mine would be my mindset.
Mine is my mouth.
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause. But you know, I can talk my way into,
Pause.
you know,
What did you do with your mouth to get to the top?
I can talk my way into,
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
I can
He's been chopping food.
I can
What's the concept of chopping life? I don't get it.
I can talk my way into believing that I can do something and I'll do it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like. You know, that's
You
actually a
saved
good.
yourself.
You know, that's actually a good talent.
Yeah.
Talk
It is
yourself
big
into
time.
something.
Yeah. I mean, we went golf the other day and I had to teach him
Let's talk about golf. Actually, look at
between
the-
7
you
and
don't need
pitch
a-
and the length of the stake, you know.
Really?
You know, it's okay though.
Okay, you know the stick. You call it stick. What's it called?
You guys surely on a different planet, and the name of the planet is Planet Faz. We are not on any substance. I'm telling you, I promise you.
Can you tell me that?
What?
What's the name of the stick that you use in golf? Nobody help him, please.
Don't need help.
Okay.
Okay, why do you think I need help?
Because you called it a stick.
Which
Yes.
stick do you use for long range?
No,
the
wait.
first one you-
Oh, it's-
That's the
Huh?
that's
The stick
the
is a-
1B. That's the question
Yeah.
1B. This is 1A. What's the name of the stick?
look, at the end of the day, you don't ask
I need
what
one word answers.
you know. At the end of the day, you don't ask what makes this football.
I'm not asking for the make.
You just play with the football. You don't look at the football and say,
Wrong. They actually made it different companies.
no, it's true.
I'm
Look,
not asking
you
for the
don't.
make.
No, look
It's
at
different makes. That's a different question. I'm asking what is it called?
I call it a stick.
No, okay. I'm not asking you what do you call it.
Yeah, right.
I'm asking you what is the name for it.
It's not my business.
It's not your business.
No, because look, I'm just good at
That's not
hitting.
golf, eh?
Huh?
It's called a golf club.
Nice one, but
Okay, now
I
tell
can.
me,
You know, I'm not in a club.
What is the name of the stick for distance?
Long stick.
Let me tell you why he doesn't know.
It's a long
He
stick.
just sends it. Gives money to his.
No, the thing is, look,
Billionaire fans.
Yeah, secret, whatever. Like
You know,
It's called drive.
I just say, give me that one, and they know.
they buy for you.
I have one driver, yeah. So
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh my god. Finish.
Yes.
We are really
Send someone to buy
You
you
set him up.
the
I
stick.
got
We're
you.
really on a
Look,
different planet.
I say, look, I want to send the ball there. Give me that one. Don't just give me that one.
Give me that one. He's on.
Uh,
Are you back now?
I can use, you know, I can also cook, you know.
You can cook.
That one I can vouch. Vouch for him. Very good cook. So when you see his fingers are yellow, you know he's busy in the kitchen. Busy in the kitchen.
Yeah, turmeric hands. I can't bake though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can't
I
do.
love baking. Man.
I cannot bake to save my life.
I watch British
Should
Bake
I
Off all
tell
the
you
time.
what I'm good at making?
Well,
Chapati.
Ah,
And for everyone who's watching, chapati.
chapati.
Sir, chapati. Yes.
Chapati. Any
Sponsorship.
yeah, sponsor any chapati companies, reach out.
Chapati, sponsor me.
any chapati brand, especially the red one, innit? Specifically the red one, not the blue one, not the green one.
What's the
Red,
It's
big.
like- yeah,
It's like the long club and the short club in golf.
like white, red, brown,
Big
red.
difference, you know.
He's using the word glow.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I already knew
you
it,
learn
but
something new every day.
no, not today because I already, it's not like I didn't know it. I knew it already, but it's okay. Listen, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been an hour and a half. Watched some boxing, talked about boxing,
Yes, sir.
discussed how great I am in so many sports. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. How many viewers did you?
That was a great shot.
Before you log off,
Listen,
We had nearly 600 views, you know.
before you log off, it's your boy Willie Mills in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Go follow the Instagram, Lenik.ali. You should be somewhere here.
Somewhere,
Go follow the
where?
Instagram. My boy Badge is gonna sort
Just
out
life up.
His life.
Lenik.ali.
But yeah,
2 L's.
thank you all for watching, and peace. We'll do a stream on the next live. Take care.
Yeah.
Peace.